All right, so this is the view thing here. I push it back, way back. So I'm done with Charles, Camilla, and I only have one more thing regarding Harry and Archie. Okay, 2 more tweets after this. Where to go, Sonny? She said what she said. Sonny is a lawyer. She didn't detect any lies. There you go. Okay, as Sonny said, Prince Harry told no lies. At the end of the day, he's gonna protect his wife, Meghan Markle, period. The view. Okay, it's 1 minute and 26 seconds. Let's see here.
Didn't detect any lies in what he was saying. He said he alleged that Camilla had a calculated agenda to remedy her public image as the other woman, one that paved the way for her marriage and eventual queen title. It's now queen, not queen consort.
Oh no, they already made that change. They sent papers out to tell the newspapers, don't call her queen consort, it's queen. So if we go by that, sorry, side note here, if they go by that, she's calling herself queen, there's a possibility the son probably is Charles' son. So once that happen, if they make the case, they do blood tests or whatever, I don't know. But then again, they back then they used to say if they never recognized them as the wife back then, so therefore annul the child as well. Whatever. But let's get back to that before I put myself on a pretzel myself. All right. Let's continue. Harry protecting his wife. And let's not forget as well. Now back to this, what Sonny was saying here. There was a concerted effort. Harry didn't lie. There was, I don't know if they took it down now. And there was a concerted effort to restore Camilla's image. It was a huge deal. So Harry did not lie. He's telling his side of it. But that story is already out. There's videos of it. Where was it? They went and there was a what's the name of that is it Ritz Hotel, the same hotel that Princess Diana is the same name as the hotel Diana the last time Diana was seen coming out in France, and I think there's another version of it in the UK. So that particular hotel, I think it's called Ritz Hotel. Okay, Camilla walked in by herself. Okay, few minutes later Charles went in. But after, when everything is said and done, whatever happened, the dinner, they step out together. That was the image. That's how they introduced Camilla as the girlfriend or something of Charles. This is how they set it up. Okay? So it was a campaign to let people in of Camilla, even though she was already in the picture since Princess Diana. Okay? So Harry's not telling a lie. Alright, I'm moving it back slightly so I interrupt for so long. Look at her rolling her eyes.
An eventual queen title. It's now queen, not queen consort. Also, it was that Lady Susan Hussey resigned and apologized for her unacceptable and deeply regrettable racial comments that she made.
Her name was Lady Hussey.
Lady Susan Hussey. And she was the person that Camilla and the Queen and everyone assigned to protect Meghan Markle. And then
yeah, later when I found out, yeah. Oh my God. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine this? What did they call her? Lady in waiting. So she was put in as, how do you call this? Into Harry and Meghan circle. That's what I think it is. So whatever Harry, Meghan is doing, so she the royal family, so they could know. Remember, their whole plan is to know what's ahead. All the things that you see the tabloid is doing, bugging people's phone, hacking people's phone, and all of that. It's a team. It's a team effort. They want to know so they could start shaping themselves. Prepare themselves for what to come. So it's the same thing that they did to Harry and Meghan, especially Meghan. They assigned her over there, and I assume it's just to be eyes and ears in Harry and Meghan circle. But let's continue. And I didn't know that before. It's recently.
Queen and everyone assigned to protect Meghan Markle. And then he also called her dangerous because of the connections she still has with members of the media and her willingness to trade information. No lies detected, and I don't think that any child of this was the best part. He describes his stepmother as the villain and the third person in the marriage, which is how his mother describes her.
Exactly.
Do you think Mrs. Parker Bowles was a factor
in the breakdown of your marriage?
Well, there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded.
In my view, no child of divorce really loves the divorce, because I'm a child of divorce. I'm certainly not going to like the woman that was in between my parents' marriage talking dirty on the phone. Yeah. I'm not going to like that. He didn't like it. He didn't lie. I say let them keep their little Frogmore cottage. Harry and Meghan, they have $135 million worth of projects. They threw a little $2 million to fix it up, and let Prince Andrew live at Frogmore. Yeah,
I love it. I love the way she puts it. Let's pause it. Let's see here. It amazes me on The View how Joy and the rest don't address the racism of the royal family. Sunny does, or why Whoopi not addressing how the royal family and the British press beats down the character of an intelligent, successful black woman every day. That amazes me. Well, I guess if you don't have anything positive to say, don't say it. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, Sunny is always fair. That's true. The others, especially Joy, Anna, don't like the Sussexes, but they don't even look at the show. Okay, amen. Well said. That's that. I think that woman that said Frogmore is not a cottage is confused with the 2 properties. There is Frogmore House, which is a huge, and there is Frogmore Cottage, which is small, and where Harry and Meghan were staying. There's a video I have on PYTE, and when I found the difference between the 2, I think Frogmore House, it's almost like a huge palace, okay? It's painted white and everything. That's where William was staying. And was it one of the royal rats tried to confuse people with this, saying that William used to stay at Frogmore Cottage, which is where Harry was. Okay, now I found out it was separate living quarters for maid. I knew it was for maid, but separate. I think it was 3 separate living quarters. But Harry and Meghan make it into one. Okay, so they're making that royal rat was trying to confuse people as if this is where William was staying. But no, William was staying in Frogmore House, a huge mansion. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Now it's about Harry Travelist.